Welcome back to UNLV Football Pregame Show presented by Ted Wings Complete Auto Service. Under the Helmet feature. It's time for that special feature that we do every week where we get to know a Rebel football player into the locker room. Today we have a very special guest, defensive lineman, number 98 on the field, number one in your hearts, Tat Martinson. How you doing, man? How's it going?
Good, good. Nice to meet you. It's going
Good.
good.
Hey, it's real good to have you on the show, man. You've been putting in some work already during the season. We heard a lot of good things
Yes.
about you on the football field. Coach Logo said you're probably one of the strongest on the field, in the weight room for sure. So, what's that been like learning under Coach Logos and getting to pick his brain and along with the rest of the defensive line group?
Yeah, it's been good. He's very experienced in the coaching world, and it's amazing how much knowledge he knows of the game, and just from a D lineman perspective, he's definitely sharpened my skills on the field, and that's where I've gotten to the position of starting. It's because of him. He gave me the chance. He gave me the tools I need to work with, and I mean, he's just a really good person and an amazing coach.
That's good, man. It's good to hear. He definitely has that fatherly feel to him when I'm talking to him. He
Yeah.
got a lot of
Yes.
knowledge to pick from. So that's good to
Yes.
hear, man. Where are you from originally? Where were you born? Where'd you grow up?
I'm originally from Sacramento, California. I'm from a small town in Newcastle, just north of Sacramento.
Okay, and who'd you grow up with
Mhm.
there? Your mom, dad? What's your family life
Yeah, I
like?
grew up mom, dad. I have five of his siblings with me. A big house. We just all under one house. Yeah, it was a good childhood growing up.
All right. I'm gonna call you Tat for the rest of the interview. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Visiting with Tat Martinson here, UNLV football defensive lineman. Tat, growing up in Northern California, you said you had a big family, right? So I'm guessing you learned to share real early.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm the second youngest, so yeah, I just learned how to share with all my other siblings. Yeah.
So was football like a family thing? Is there people in your family that are all about football as well?
Yes, yes. So my dad put football on me since the young age of 6 years old. When I first put on a helmet, he played football at Sac State, and then my other brothers they played football. One went to Grant High School, which is a school close to where I went to, which I went to Delaware. My older brother went to Delaware, and then my younger brother also went to Delaware. We all played football.
Yeah. So it's just what I four boys and one girl. Is that or how many girls you got?
Uh,
Sisters.
three boys, three girls.
Okay, so you got an even split down the middle. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So what you went to what high school again in North California?
Delaware High School.
Okay, and what that was like a football school? I know I've heard Grant in Northern California, so
Yeah,
I know where Grant is.
yeah.
Where's the Lord?
Delaro's, I want to say probably like 20 minutes from Grant High School. It's in the same league. We're both D2 schools, so we're smaller schools, but they're definitely football programs for sure.
Now, when you're going to school, when you're growing up, was there any other sports that you played growing up, or was it football all the way for you?
Yeah, I grew up playing basketball a little bit, and I played a little bit of baseball, and then I put all my chips in on football.
And who was it that got you to say, "All right, football is my thing"? Was it dad? Was it a coach? Who was it like to inspire you to focus on football?
It was probably my head football coach at Delaware. He's the one that said, "All right, this is your sport. This is the one you're going to shine in. You need to put all your energy and focus into this and go all out."
Visiting with Tat Martinson, defensive lineman for UNLV football, on the pregame show. Tat, it's one thing to be from a big family, then it's one thing to move away and find a new family and your brotherhood with the sport. How has that transition gone for you now living in Las Vegas, new teammates, new area? How's that transition from your family's perspective?
Say it one time. You cut out.
How's the transition from your family life back in Northern California to now living in Las Vegas and kind of being
Oh,
away from home? Being from a big family, I know that might be a little bit of a tough transition.
yeah, it's definitely new. This is my first time being away from family, being out of town. It's been a good experience so far. I love the city here. I love the people here. I have a great teammates and great coaches. So it was easy to fit in with such a big family you have on the football team.
And you didn't come straight to UNLV out of high school, correct? You went to junior college, or where did you go before UNLV?
Yeah, so I went to America River Junior College. It's also in Sacramento. Yeah, I spent 2 years there, minus the COVID year. I spent 2 years there before I transferred over here.
Okay, and you walked on at UNLV?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, I love walk on stories because people don't appreciate, and I think there's a stigma around being a walk on, but I could tell that being a walk on didn't matter to you. You earned your keep here, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it really didn't matter to me. I just knew I just wanted to keep playing football. I didn't care where. I just wanted to keep continuing my dream and just earn a spot on that field.
Yeah, you definitely earned one. Coach Logo said you're one of the most squared away guys in the film room. It's always yes sir, no sir. Uh, One of your teammates, Jalen Dixon, said the same thing. He said it's always yes sir, no sir. He's the strongest guy. They all kept saying how strong you are. They can't believe how strong you are. Where would you say you get that kind of, I'll call it discipline, where you're so respectful of people and kind of to yourself? And just from our conversation so far, you've just been super respectful with me.
Yeah, I would say it's first started off with my parents. They always, taught me the right ways of whenever you address someone, it's yes sir, no sir. It's always about respect. And then after that, I would say kind of my football coaches from high school. They just keep putting discipline on me and just always focus on respect with others and just keep respecting people.
All right, so now we're gonna flip it a little bit to the off the field stuff. Visiting with
Mm-hmm.
Tat Martinson, UNLV football defensive lineman. Some of your interests outside of sports now, like when you in the rare time you have some downtime, what do you like to do? What are you interested in?
I'd say besides sports, I love just playing video games. Really, I play video games. I work out a lot. I like to keep myself in that weight room, spend a lot of time with family, friends, and just have a good time.
So video games, you're the third person now. That's 3 for 3 that has said video games. What video games are you into? What's your favorite video game to play on?
Recently, I have to say FIFA. FIFA has been a big one for me recently.
The FIFA's always a classic. You can't go wrong with FIFA.
Uh-huh.
That's global right
Never.
there. Are you
Yeah.
online gaming or are you just playing locally?
Both. I could play online and I could, play my teammates whenever.
Okay, so you're from a big family. You got a new big family now with the football team. I'm gonna try to poke the competitive bear here. Who's
Hmm.
the best athlete? You said your brothers play. Who's the best athlete in your house back home?
Besides me, my little brother, I would say he's also a walk on at San Jose State. We compete all the time. He's always trying to outdo me in the weight room and on the field. I still got the weight room part on him, but I think he's a little bit faster than me. I can admit that.
Okay, so you looking forward to that game on the calendar,
Uh-huh.
right? San Jose
Oh
State.
yeah. November 25th. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put your mom on blast here, your parents on blast. Who are they
Mm.
gonna be rooting for on that day?
Oh, I think they'll probably split up. They'll have one pair on one sideline and the other pair on the other sideline. They can't choose. They gotta be split up, or I don't know. Maybe they might just sit in the middle and just root for both sides.
There you go. That's the way parents usually solve that, man.
Yeah,
I like it. I
yeah,
like how you said outside of me too. You're definitely the number one
yeah.
athlete. There you go. All right, man. We go flip it up now on your campus life. Now you're living on campus. Where you staying at around UNLV?
Yeah. I'm probably a good 3 minutes away from campus. It's not too far. I can easily walk to campus. It's east side of campus off Caliente Street.
Okay, so you enjoying
Hmm.
campus life? You love getting your feet wet, going on campus, experiencing things.
Yeah, I like walking around campus. We have a big campus. It's beautiful, and it's nice to see all the people around, all the different diversity around on campus.
I hear that. That's what's up. I
Hmm.
definitely used to walk around campus and get the tour feel. I liked it as a
Uh-huh.
student athlete.
Yeah.
So being a walk on, I guess I love following these stories. I know there's a couple of guys that were former walk ons. Jackson Woodard is one that I think about on the defensive side that comes to my mind. What has that journey been like for you as far as we talked about earning your keep and making sure you earned your spot on the field? What has that journey been like for you?
The journey for me is just, it's been a tough one, but it's also been a great learning experience. Me as a walk on, the way I view it is just you got to be perfect in all aspects of as a player. You got to be perfect in all aspects as a student to get that notice of being a good player that the coaches are aware of. So I try to be perfect in the classroom. I got to be perfect in film on my reps. I can't take no days off.
Yeah, I can appreciate that attitude, man. No days off.
Mm-hmm.
Tat Martinson visiting again with UNLV football defensive lineman. I got to ask you about the academic side because you're a well spoken young man. Let's say for right now, I definitely appreciate it. So, what's your academics like? What are you majoring in, and are you on track to graduate?
Yeah, I'm majoring in sociology, and I have a, graduating this spring. I will be graduating this spring.
Okay, that's good, man. Always
Mm-hmm.
good to hear guys on track to graduation. UNLV is really actually being known for that student athletes graduation percentage. So that's good that you're pursuing that. So I'm asking some fun questions now. Again,
Mm-hmm.
Phil Martinson, UNLV defensive lineman. I gotta ask you. You said you play basketball a little bit. What's your favorite basketball team?
The Sacramento Kings. You gotta like the beam. That's where I'm from, baby.
Okay, so has that always been a thing, or did it just
Oh,
recently become?
it's just recently become. Yeah, it's the light beam has just recently become in, and it's very, very recent for the whole country to know what light beam was. It's been around for I think last year a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're figuring out over there. Okay, respect that.
Uh
A lot
huh.
of people from
Uh
Northern
huh.
California are on that Warriors train, so good to see you're not. You're going a different way. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
well, of course.
Obviously, they all come second place to the Lakers, but we won't talk about that. All right, so switching to
Okay.
football, what's your favorite NFL team to watch on Sundays?
The Raiders. I love the Raiders. Yeah, my dad grew up a Raider fan. Actually, my mom's side, I would say, is the Niner fan, but I was always with my dad going to Raider games, so I grew up a Raider fan.
So, does your dad have any plans to come out maybe this Saturday to the game against Vanderbilt? Come out to the game and then try
Oh
to
yeah.
catch a Raider game on the next day?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's done that multiple times last year. He would catch our game on Saturday, and then the next day catch a Raider game. It's been fun for him.
There you go. Where else can you do that,
Hmm.
right? Allegiant Stadium for
Yeah.
the Raiders, for the Rebels. It's a match made in heaven. So
Yeah.
that's cool to
Yeah.
hear, man. That's cool to hear. So I wanna wrap it up with this, man. I want to just give you an opportunity to speak on your journey and shout out anybody you want to shout out that was a major role player in making you the man that you are today.
Yeah. I'd love to shout out Bill Sherman. He's from my high school back in the day. He was my D line coach. He's the one who is really I put a lot of love and respect to him because he's the one who's also put me in this position of where I'm from or where I'm at right now. Jeff Walters, he was my head coach at Del Oro. At my JUCO, I'd say John Osterhout, Coach O. He's the one of the main guys. The reason why I'm here, and Coach Baez, my guy. He always checks off with me. He always shoots me a text before each game. Good luck, and I see you out there. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, those are the guys I have to shout out.
That's what's up, man. That's what it's all about, man. The journey that you're on, hopefully, continued success to you. Congratulations on cracking into the number one spot on the depth chart, and looking forward to
Thank you,
seeing
thank
good
you,
things from you for the rest of the season, man. Appreciate the time.
thank you. Appreciate it.